Good evening, guys. I hope you guys are good. It was one of those long Sundays, but yeah, I'm here. So we're gonna do our weekly analysis to look at what we have for this week. So I'm not gonna be going through way too long around this analysis. I'm gonna try to keep it short and simple because I'm gonna go through GBP USD, maybe Euro USD, and then US 100. So I'm gonna try to keep it short. Hopefully it can be roughly around 10 minutes, because we've already on previous videos we were putting all these trend lines here, from different time frames. Some of these trend lines we put them on daily time frame. Some of them we put them down in 4 hours, and some of them we put down in 1 hour as you break it down, trying to look for entries and so forth. So now we're going to look at our daily time frame on GBP USD. As we can see here, I've already highlighted our consolidation. It seems like it's already breaking through the down, since it already broke down this major support level. So we see it, we have the first touch here, tried to push all the way up, but once it got here on a previous resistance level, it actually pushed down, tried to go up some more, it pushed down again, it tried to push up a little bit here, you'll see it in smaller time frame, and then it pushed down some more. But also we should take to consideration that last week was very slow. Maybe that's why I didn't have much analysis, because some there were, I think the first two days there were actually very to almost no movement at all. So it was very hard to trade. I've seen a lot of traders this week didn't trade as well. We all tried to push for Friday, but yeah, because of the Fed, Powell, the Fed chair speaking on Friday, we saw a major drops on almost all pairs, not just only from currencies, but as well we've seen that in stocks as well, and indices. So yeah, we have this consolidation. We're seeing that it already broke below here. So our first assumption would be this probably is going to continue down until this support level here, and then probably hopefully retest back up. So we're going to wait for our morning session to see how this one goes. And let's go on a lower time frame and let's see where we can potentially look for entries. So let's start with 4 hours. So in 4 hours, oh, very nicely highlighted. So in 4 hours, you can already see how our consolidation is highlighted. It becomes very more clear as to it already broke below here. So what we're having, because it hasn't broken below here from the previous touch, so we're going to see when it opens in the morning, it might just go a little bit here to retest and then continue to go down some more. But from what we're getting here, we're still seeing a possibility of a continuous sell, at least until around this areas here. Because if you look back on our chart from the bigger time frames, you saw that on a previous days, the support level on the previous low we have, it's actually I think years even back. If we can just do this, let's see how far back can we go. Okay, in a smaller time frame, I think it's just gonna be forever. But anyway, we see we're still in a downtrend, so it has to push down at least some more to here, and then we can start looking for buys at least until somewhere around the support area levels. So in a 1 hour time frame, okay, it's already 4 minutes, so I'm thinking I should try to make this one quick. There isn't much more to see. So what I usually do on Sundays, right, after I do this analysis, I wait for Monday for the first movements to happen, because what you can usually see with almost every market, in most cases, what you would see would be it would continue in one direction and then change later during the day. So if you start monitoring it from the market open, see what it did. Maybe some of them is just going to finish out somewhere right below here and then retest somewhere again back up here, so that they can continue down. So you can start taking your opportunities later during the day. So in the early hours I monitored, see how the movements are playing out from Asian session, London session, and then maybe start looking for opportunities around the US session. So GBP USD, I'm still saying we're seeing a possible down until somewhere around this area. And then we have this right here. I don't know. I used to have that big one, and I don't know where I usually find it. I'm more of a meta trader kind of type of guy. So, but I've grown quite fond of trading view. I might actually consider getting a paid subscription sometime soon. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. So let's see how good we can get things right here. If so, then we might just get something proper. So we're gonna quickly look at NAS. Ooh, it was a beautiful drop. Anyway, right? So here we have NAS, right? So earlier on we had, you'll see it. Let's go on daily. On daily time frame, we were still in a buy trend, right? And then we were still in a buy trend. Let me just shift this from here. So we were still in a buy trend, tried to go up a little bit, somewhere around here. It retested and it continued to go down. So it broke the overall buy trend. So here we're going to establish a new trend. So we're going to see how it opens tomorrow in the morning, and then we're going to start seeing which direction we can start taking for our first entries on Monday. So what we have here is a trend broken. So we're starting to see, we can assume now it's going to be down until somewhere around the support level area, and then retest somewhere back up here, and then continue to go down. But as we break it down to a smaller time frames, you'll be able to see it more clearer and clearer, because I don't want to remove all these things just to put them back again. You can look at our previous videos so that you understand how we got this trend line here, all these trend lines. I'm a pure price action guy, man. So I don't use indicators. I don't use any of these things. And guys, don't forget, since it's Sunday, it's always wise to have your trading plan. Plan out your trades for the whole week. Plan out how much you want to risk. Plan out how much how much you want to put in each trade, and how much you wanna it's if you have a small account, it's always wise to go with whatever you have. If you have big account, don't risk all of it trying to double accounts in one day. Proper risk management will always give you more opportunities. So for instance, if you're still looking at NAS, you can see we were actually having a beautiful buy trend here. We were hoping that it will get somewhere around these levels, and hopefully here. But because of the Fed talk on Friday, as you can see, most of the week from last week was a bit slow. If you can see here, these are most of the movements that happened most of that last week. So it was a very slow week until Friday when we saw all of this here. So we can assume that where it closed, we're probably gonna wake up with a gap. Usually after big news, such as the ones that we had on Friday, it usually becomes this messy, and then after that we usually see a big gap. So we can assume that since it broke this uptrend, we are now in a downtrend, both on daily and on a smaller time frames. So we're gonna wake up tomorrow and let it play out, see how it goes below here. I don't think I'm gonna do Euro USD. I'm gonna just do USD JPY, because most of the movements on Euro USD kind of mimic GBP USD as well. However, it's a bit different today. So I think because we're still using the same principle, most of movements we're gonna wait for them during the Asian session and the London session. So here, what I'm trying to do is our major focus, since it's actually Euro GBP USD and Euro and US 100. I thought let's get those out of the way, and then once the rest of the pairs have established in the morning, then I'll do analysis on the last two pairs that I've kind of left behind. So here, I think we're done here. We're still waiting to break around this support structure, because this goes with the previous support level that we had before it continued to go up, as you can see here. So it had a first touch, second touch, then third touch, continued to go up but failed to break somewhere around here, and then it continued to go down some more. So we're waiting to see if it's going to break around this contraction level. This is our big major support level. So we're going to see if it breaks here. It's probably going to continue down until somewhere around 11,800, and then hopefully we can start looking for more buy opportunities. So currently we're still looking for more sell opportunities. I hate closing these things because it's going to pop up a whole lot of more messages telling me that, hey nigga, we want you to, but yeah. So here on 1 hour, I think it's much clearer, as you can see what we're looking at. As you can see, it tried to push up, so it was a nice beautiful up. Started from here, went up, came back down, continued to support, pushed more up, here contracted down a little bit, was here at the support level, pushed some more up here. So this was also trying to tell us that it was still going to continue to go up. So I actually took some loss with the first portion of this drop, and then I think when it got around somewhere here, it closed. So I should have actually took some of my profits somewhere around here, but instead I took some of the profits and entered some more trades. But however, at least I cut out some losses somewhere around here, and then I took some sales. Fortunate enough, I managed to close with some profits around here. So I kind of broke it. I'm not sure if it was at even though. I think I worked out with some couple of few profits. So it was not a great week, but at least it was also not a losing week. So it was not bad. So I should have actually went with this candle, but however, though, this was a big drop. For anybody, this would have been a big drop, because now it actually wiped out what it did for the entire week was just one drop. So these were just continuing from the momentum that it got from this one drop. So, but yeah, we saw that the momentum was still strong, still continuing to go up. It went still continuing to go down, went all the way up until here. So we're hoping to see if it breaks below here, so that we can assume that it's still going to continue to go. But I think it might just come to retest somewhere around here and then continue to go down. But with this momentum, let's wait for it and see, because now the momentum still tells us that it was still very strong, because there was more reaction to the down. There was more push to the downside, more push to the downside. If you look at the below candles, you can see there's no buyers at all. There's not even a wig. So yeah, let's look at it and then let's see what tomorrow has for us. Guys, don't forget to prepare your trading plan, prepare every trade that you have. Try to see what opportunities are there. Don't rush into things. Wait for trades to play out, your structures to form, so that it follows through all your confirmations before you enter your trades. Be very disciplined. Let's have a very successful week this week. Let's have a proper successful week. So yeah, thank you guys. Record.